They were away to a Kilmarnock side on a relative high after finally getting their first win of the season last weekend against Ross County. And despite starting the day second bottom, they did have a 13-point advantage over their opponents. Hearts went into the match already looking pretty lost at the bottom of the table. They were without a win since the 24th of August. Callum Patterson dropped to the bench. At Rugby Park for us was Brian McLaughlin.
Ahead of the game, both managers have spoken of how crucial this game was. And the fans of both Kilmarnock and Hearts turning up at Rugby Park, well, they had their own agendas. The Killie fans with the red cards against the chairman. As for the Hearts faithful, all they were requiring was 3 points.
Very important. I've got to win the day, I would think.
Crucial, but every game's crucial.
If we don't win, we'll be struggling for the rest of the season.
Before the game, as the players warmed up, the Killie mascot Nut entertained the crowd. And of course there's nothing wrong with a pre-match pie, just to keep my energy levels up, of course. It was Ryan Stevenson who had the first effort on goal early doors. His shot from just outside the box tipped over by Craig Samson. Stevenson, though, replaced later in the game with a serious knee injury. Killie boss Alan Johnston urged his players forward at every opportunity, and Chris Boyd came close to finding the back of the net seconds later. The 30-year-old recapturing the form that may just interest Gordon Strachan. And another former Rangers player was also causing problems for Hearts. This time it was Barry Nicholson with a volley just over the crossbar. The Hearts defence has come under severe scrutiny in recent weeks, and once again questions will be asked after allowing Chris Boyd time and space to score. Terrific composure from Boyd, and he was to prove a real handful for the Hearts rearguard all afternoon. The home fans were enjoying their team's performance, but nevertheless they continued their protest against the chairman, Michael Johnston. Darren Barr made the move from Tynecastle to Rugby Park in the summer, but he found himself in the wars after this melee in the home box. Keeper Craig Samson appearing to catch Barr as he punched the ball away. The 28-year-old eventually carried off with both sets of fans giving him a standing ovation. Killie continued to create chances. Barry Nicholson will feel he should have scored here, while at the other end both Callum Patterson and Danny Wilson were inches away from connecting that would have given Hearts the equaliser. There was one more chance before the break for the home side. Michael Gardyne feeding Chris Johnson. This time though, Jimmy McDonald saving the day. The half-time report says Kilmarnock were on top, but the Jambos were still very much in the game. Into the second period and Hearts close to an equaliser. Jimmy Walker with the cross, Callum Patterson's header narrowly wide of target. Kilmarnock though kept pushing forward, and again McDonald came to Hearts' rescue after the defence failed to clear. And when they failed to deal with another long through ball, this time from Jerome Tesselaar, who else but Chris Boyd was on the end. A fantastic first touch before a neat flick over the outstretched McDonald. Hearts youngsters were trying their best, but whenever they did have sight of goal, Craig Samson was in no mood for allowing them any hope of a comeback. Indeed, it was the home side who finished the match much the stronger. Chris Boyd this time the provider for Chris Johnson, who was 1-on-1 with Jordan McGee, twisting one way then the other. His shot deflected over for a corner. A vital victory for Kilmarnock. Chris Boyd, the home hero, with two terrific finishes. As for Hearts, well, they travel back to Edinburgh with a mood as damp as the weather here at Rugby Park. Let's hear what both managers have to say.
We've got a lot of work to do in the training ground. You know, we have to defend better than that to give ourselves any chance.
You can see the confidence in the players. They've still got it. They're passing the ball really well, and it's been like that for the majority of the games, and we've not been far away. It's just good to see it turn into 3 points now.